It's no secret that we're all getting older. You, me, and our aging parents. Have you found yourself wondering whether your aging parent needed some extra help? Maybe you've even asked them outright and they've responded, "We're fine." Well, today in this video, I'm going to go over some subtle signs that may indicate that your aging parent may need some help, even if they say they're fine. My name is Jennifer Miller with Aging Parent Toolbox. And as a registered nurse and daughter, I've become pretty good at spotting the signs that our aging loved one might need help, even if they're not ready to admit it. It's kind of like playing a game of Clue. And while it might not be Colonel Mustard in the library with a candlestick, it's awfully close. Declining mobility. Now, if your loved one is using a walker or a cane, that doesn't necessarily indicate that their independence is at risk. But if you notice that they're having difficulty standing from a chair or a toilet, or they tend to plop down when they sit, or maybe they're shuffling their feet when they walk, those are some indications that some help might be needed. Questionable financial decisions. Do you notice that the mail is piling up or bills are being paid late? Are they unable to account for all of the money that they're spending? Or are they falling for some hard luck stories, solicitors, or scammers? Sure signs that some help might be needed. Depression or loss of energy. Now, older adults may not be as inclined to talk about their feelings, and it might not just be sadness that you're looking for. Is there a decreased interest in hobbies or social activities that they used to enjoy? Are there increased complaints of aches or pains or just not feeling well? Do they seem fatigued or complaining of not sleeping well? Driving challenges. Now, driving is a sign of independence that many older adults are unwilling to give up. So if you're sitting in the passenger side and hitting the brake, that might not be the only sign that it's time to seek out new alternatives. Does your loved one have difficulty seeing or hearing? Are they not really paying attention to the rules of the road? Are there some new dents or fender benders or near misses? It's always someone else's fault. Or are they taking medications that may impair their ability to drive? Changes in personal hygiene. Perhaps they're bathing less often. They may have some noticeable body odor. They might remain in their pajamas most of the day. Or perhaps their hair is unkempt. They're not paying as much attention to skincare or makeup that maybe they did in the past. Poor dietary habits. Now, weight loss would be an obvious sign, but also look for expired foods in the refrigerator or pantry, diminished appetite, less interest in eating out, and a heavy reliance on prepackaged foods for most of their meals. Falls or unexplained injuries. Now, balance and stability issues can lead to falls with injuries, and your loved one may downplay these instances. But be on the lookout for areas of bruising or skin tears, especially on the arms or legs, complaints of dizziness or nausea that could lead to falls, or a general fear or lack of confidence around walking. Forgetting important things. Age can bring about the challenge of a fading or unreliable memory. But when it starts to become a problem, you may see things such as forgetting to take medications as scheduled, tendency to repeat themselves in conversations, difficulty in performing simple tasks, or becoming lost in familiar places. Changes in household environment. Look for signs that the household is becoming a little bit more difficult to manage. Is there less attention paid to cleanliness, more dust piling up, or more piles of clutter around the house? Is the household maintenance not being kept up? The yard or changing air filters regularly? And is there a tendency to hold on to insignificant things and an unwillingness to get rid of things? If your loved one is displaying signs that they may need help, it's time to intervene. It's important to get siblings and other family members on the same page whenever possible. Conversation with your loved one should be gentle, but direct. You need their buy-in to accept help. Losing independence is never easy. Lead with care and love. So these are some signs that your loved one may need help, even if they say they're fine. Now what? I'm glad you asked. Subscribe below, because in future videos, I'm going to do some deep dives into these signs to tell you not only what to look for, but what you can do about it.